Good afternoon. Welcome to the Stock Option Society. And today I want to go over how we was able to capture an NVIDIA trade, especially with the bounce that it had. And I want to show you exactly how you can use a break and retest, demand levels, and the Fibonacci retracement tool to capture this type of move. And so when we jump into the charts, I got NVIDIA here. The ticker is NVDA. And as you can see, we had a nice green. This is pretty abnormal, I must admit, green candle today. But I want to show you why and how I got those levels and why we was able to capitalize on this trade today. And so when I hop into the weekly time frame, so when I say weekly, I mean every candle that you see on this chart represents 1 week. And so I was able to use the Fibonacci retracement tool. And basically, whenever I use this tool, I want to measure the last major move. And so we had a run up here, and then the last major move was this downtrend. And I wanted to see how far we retrace up, and do we reject, or do we continue with bullish momentum? And so I drew it from the top here down to the bottom. And then when I go down to a lower time frame, you can get a better view of just how the stock was able to recover. And so with the Fibonacci retracement, you want to not only measure the move and see how much it can retrace, but the 50% level definitely dictates if we're gonna reject and continue bearish, meaning continue to the downside, or if we're going to get above the 50% level and then continue to the upside. So in this case, we actually got above the 50% level. As you can see, that was this area right here. And then I also had a demand zone here, which was supply earlier today. But then once it gets above, I changed it to green. And then this was supply. So I actually need to change this to green. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to just keep it red. And I'll tell you why towards the end. And what I wanted to see today is if we were to retrace, get above 50%, which we did last week, and we held above it. And I wanted to see, in terms of the break and retest, if we can go back and retest that level. And if I go to the pre-market, this was about 3 a.m., you can almost see it perfectly right here. This candle bounced off of this level. And then today, I knew we were at least bullish unless we would get below this level, right? But since we stayed above, then we were bullish, and we wouldn't be bearish unless we got below this level. But you can see we stayed above it. And so then when I look at my system early in the morning, as you can see, I got call signals. So basically with option trading, calls mean you're playing the upside and puts mean you're playing the downside. Simply put, if I want to call someone, I need to pick up my phone. So I need to raise the phone up so that signals upside. And if I'm playing downside, I want to get off that call and put my phone down. I hope that makes sense for everyone. If not, I can make another video to dive deeper into that. And so coming into today, we were bouncing off of these moving averages, which is also coincides with this demand zone down here. And because of that, we were able to get call signals, strong call signals, and play the upside. Now, only thing we were worried about today was this level right here, especially after we got this big green candle. But when I go to an even smaller time frame, now I'm on a 15-minute time frame, which means every candle represents 15 minutes. You can see we completely exploded through both levels. So I would have loved to see a retest, but we didn't. We just had upward momentum. And so that is beautiful when you can actually catch that move. This trade alone went about 400 or 500%, and then I was able to trade other tickers or stocks as well, because all of these were moving like that because of the AI announcement today. And so NVIDIA ran, SMAs ran, Oracle ran. We got over 200% on that trade. And so yes, I just wanted to come on here and share real quickly